What's up fellas, Bump Control here, and today we are back with another Skate 3 video, and we're going to be going into the downtown district to show you some more rails that you can get the speed glitch effect out of. I'll show you where to do them and how to do them. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is open up the challenge map, and since we are in the downtown district today, that's where we're going to be going. And we want to go all the way to the Plaza of Solitude. It's where the first and technically second rail are going to be. So once we spawn in, you're going to continue forward to the cool obstacles in the water here. And this is going to be like the rail from the University District video, where it's a nose grind down just a specific rail, and for whatever reason you get some weird physics at the end of it. I found this one by accident a long time ago, and I've been riding it forever to show. I didn't do this in the first one, but to show a nose grind, it's very simple. You're just going to be sticking the right stick forward, both front side and back side. Doesn't matter what stance you ride, switch or goofy, it works for both of them. It's just sticking the right stick forward. So the first rail we're going to be learning about in this video is this rail right here. This is the magic rail. Now, I said the second rail is here also. Maybe you could consider more. I consider this one the second one. You can get some speed glitches out of this. The other ones are a little bit more difficult, and I'll show you why. So I use these two, and I mean, now that we're thinking about it, now that I'm feet on the ground, if you can get this one to work, it gives you a better straightaway to the street gap, which is where I like to go with it. But this was the rail that I found it on. It's the one I'm most comfortable with, so it's the one I'm going to show today. You're going to want to put your marker down right about here. Now, the trick is, yes, you have to nose grind down the rail, but there are some things to it, and it won't work every time, but I know some tips and tricks that'll make it work more often. So like the first one, the easiest way, especially on the harder difficulties, is to sprint, just caveman into it. Got a little one there, not really. Let's see if we can get a good one here. I got it. You have to watch out for that ledge hubba thing that's right down there. Yeah, a little late, but that's what it is. Now, the second tip I have to recommend, if you want this to work well, if you want to get the most speed out of it, is if you see when you lock in the nose grind. Okay, let me get the free cam out. How I am balancing on the left side of the rail, but the right side of the truck. That's how you want to do it, and what will give you the most consistency and the best speed out of it. If you land on the other side of the rail, on the right side of the rail, it just won't. It may work eventually, but you won't get the same results like that right there. So you want to land on the left side of the rail. Another reason why I like coming to this one over that one, it's easier. And then a third and final trick. Yeah, that was a good one. A third and final trick is, especially when you're jumping to it from an angle, it likes to send you on that right side of the rail like that. So what I recommend is when you run and jump off of the stairs, orient your body and jump out like you're aiming towards the very bottom of the rail right here. jump at an angle, and the way the game works, it'll carry you over to the rail. And then you can hit the left side of it almost every time. The trick is then just to avoid that hubba. And it is hard when you're coming out of it full speed, but not too hard, as you can see right there. So I like to come over here, do something over the road. I haven't been landing anything so far today. That's okay. Yeah, see, that's what I tried to avoid by jumping out to the corner. And it's something you kind of have to be mindful of. But as you can see, it gives you the best results. It does give you the best results. There we go. Let's get a little something something. This is just a very, very, very quick. Alright, so that's by far my favorite one in the downtown district, the one that I think will give you the most speed and produce the best results. But you can do it on this rail over here as well. The reason why I don't like this one or the one over that you can see right here is the game will try to lock you into these other ledges and rails and stuff, and it just makes it way more difficult. Even this one, I just don't find it to be as easy nor consistent as that first rail that I showed you. But this one does work. I was playing with it last night. Let me see if I can get something here, and I'll put a clip or two in at the end of the video just to showcase the spots, show what you can do with them. This is not frame perfect timing stuff, so it's way better than, I think, going like this, and what is it, going like, I can't remember. It's too hard, man. This stuff's way easier. Alright, so we got the first couple rails out of the way. This one is by far my favorite, and please, please, if you hit some nasty stuff over the road, send it my way. Next, we're gonna go to really the only one other rail I know at the downtown district that'll give you the same kind of result, but you're gonna want to go over to the Rippon Towers over here. This one is more difficult, I think, than the previous ones I showed you, and you don't get as much speed, but I'd like to show you anyways. And all of the rails, really everything with the exception of the skate battle at the campus entrance, that speed glitch spot, that one I found, I think, playing online. All these other ones I found myself. I'm sure there are more out there. If you know any, send them my way. But here we are at the we'll say third and final rail of the video here. It's going to be this rail right here, leading into those cool blue ribbon transition things and out from the colorful ones. So what you're going to want to do on this one, and why I say it's more difficult than all of the others previously, is one, this rail is glitched about halfway down. Once you get about here on the right side of this rail, it gets super buggy, and for that reason we're gonna do what we normally don't do. Normally I say caveman into these. We're gonna put our marker down back here, and we're gonna want to actually ollie up onto the rail itself. Not fast enough to where you'll hop and skip onto this lower part, but you want to just casually roll onto it, but you want to be going as fast as you can go for that to get the best result. Let me try a few here and see if I get it. Hey, there we go. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, so what I like to do there, and again, it wasn't as dramatic as the first couple rails, and it's not you know, you're not going 200 miles an hour, but I like to hit the speed and then hit these stairs, and most of the time, because it doesn't fling you, it does it just right where you can tuck under the archway. And I think that looks super, super cool. Hitting the massive stairs, tucking under the archway. And that didn't take too long to hit. I came to this rail last night and was playing with it, and I originally wasn't gonna include it in the video because I remember doing it when I was a kid, but then when I came last night to try it, I did not get it to work at all. And I know I play on hardcore now, but I tried to even switch up the difficulties. I couldn't make anything work. I thought my memory was just bad, but then I decided to come back to it and quit cavemaning into it and actually hit the rail. Let me show you what it does if you try to... Yeah, right there. Right there. When I say this side of the rail is glitched up, for one, I was holding a nose grind. It hit a 50-50, but it grinded the side of the rail. That is not what you want. You want a clean on nose grind over the top. See, even that, not a nose grind. So that's why I recommend coming to the left side of the rail, starting a little bit back so you can get some speed but not too much, and then just hit a nose grind and cross your fingers. I'm not doing any crazy holding the sticks any crazy direction, no crazy released timing of the nose grind. You can play with it a little bit. Oh best one I get. I hit the pole. I'm gonna stay here for a minute, try to hit something and throw it at the end of the video for you guys. I didn't even try. I flip tricked. But I appreciate you guys watching this one. Downtown District. I didn't have as many different spots, we'll say, as the University District, and the Industrial District is next, and I only know of really one spot on that map where you can get this same kind of speed glitch effect out of a rail. But that being said, I think it may be the best one, and I'll show you why in the next video. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys out in the next one.